What? I think it's because I was freaking downloading the, I don't know what it is, but it says like pre-release, like, what do you call that? I'm trying to think of the word. Pre-release game content or whatever, so. And I think that it was like taking freaking forever to download. I started hours ago, but I don't know what's up. But anyways, I think it was slowing. What? Is my stream okay? I think it's okay now. Is it? I think it should be okay. Hi, Untamed. Yeah, like earlier it like disconnected just a little bit ago. And I don't know, maybe it has something to do with like the fact that I was downloading stuff for Overwatch. So I don't know, but I think it looks like it's okay now. Like the green light thing is back on and everything. Yeah, I think everything's good. Man, I really want those soft pretzels with like the nacho cheese and everything. Maybe like even with little pepperonis on top of the soft pretzel. That sounds like it would be very good. Because I have some of those, you know, those little small hard pretzel kind of things. I have this right now. Oh my, she's gonna perk up and want some again. Excuse me. What kind of grandma likes pretzels? Since when was that a thing? Trying to pick fights already. See, my dog wants a pretzel, and she's not retired. What are you trying to say about my dog? The only reason you think that is because you've been old for... Aren't you old too, Untamed, huh? Aren't you older than me? Who you're trying to call old? You don't know how old I am? I'm gonna guess you're born in 1991. Why does she smell like campfire? I don't think anyone that here has been... She smells like campfire. Whoa. What are you doing? Isn't she cute? Have you heard of the site called Gaia Online? So on the site called Gaia Online, there was a similar name to the whole flame thingy, and then so I don't know, I just thought of that just now. There was some dude on Gaia Online that had the same thing. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her, she's so cute. She could smell the pretzels. Wait. Okay. Let's think about this. If you're not familiar with that site, how would it be you? Now this cue with the what is that? The paranormal, is it no, not X-Files. That song that goes like do 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 do, you know? Sometimes you surf the web while you sleep. So kind of like when people sleep talk. Is that what you're saying? It's kind of like when. So instead of sleep talking, you surf the web. Is that it? No, 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 no. Oh. Like I know people who sleepwalk and sleep talk. One time I was having a sleepover at my friend's house, right? And we were sharing the same bed and everything. And then she starts talking, right? And then so this was the first time I've ever heard her like I mean I've never heard her sleep talk before, and I've known this girl for years, right? And so I was like responding to her because I thought she was talking to me. I was like, oh wait, what? I was like, huh? I was like confused on what she was saying. Because she was like, we gotta go help her, right? And I was like, oh wait, help who? And then she's like, and then like, but obviously she was sleep talking because she wasn't really talking. I mean, she wasn't like really having an actual conversation with me, and that's when I realized she was sleep talking. And I was like, what? Define a paid chatter. I don't know. I got called a paid chatter, so I found out that I was a paid chatter without myself even realizing that I was a paid chatter. Isn't that interesting? Like, I rarely talk on people's streams. Like, I was going, and then I was like, oh, whoa, this guy has good gameplay, right? Or at least in my eyes, it looked like good gameplay. So then I was like, I'm gonna write a message. It's gonna be a well thought of, kind message. Basically, I was saying that when I grow up, I want to be as good at Overwatch as they are, you know? That's what I wrote. And then people in chat started calling me a paid chatter, and that's how I found out that I was a paid chatter. Isn't that cool? I never knew I was a paid chatter until that moment. I'm gonna start charging people over $1 trillion. No, lot, I don't know. I'm gonna start charging people as a paid chatter now. Paid robot, where is my money then, huh? Fresh, give me my money. Little fresh as booger. Like, I think this should go down in history, you know? Swan finds out that she's a paid chatter. That needs to go down in history books, you know? The moment that I actually step out, write a well thought out message, and then it's also the day where I find out that I'm a paid chatter, you know? Goodness, where's my money? I need my money. If I'm a paid chatter, I need to be getting paid, right? It's gonna be very cheap. Like I said, I'm only gonna charge like $1 trillion or something. Not much. It's just a small price, you know, that people pay me for being a paid chatter, you know? I'm learning something new about myself every day. So, yeah, the thing I learned today was I am a paid chatter. Isn't that exciting? I find that so exciting. Be excited for me, everyone. Clap. A round of applause. Start cheering. So, what is it like to be a paid chatter? Well, first, people have to pay me, and then I could say what it's like to be a paid chatter. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her little head. You know what I was thinking last night? What it's like to have a bunny. Cause I was thinking about how, and then I was thinking about how you have a pet bunny, right? And then I was like, I wonder what it would be like to have a pet bunny. Don't they eat like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or their mouth goes like, ah, you know? Why is my stream acting up? Why? I mean, it doesn't look like it's acting. What? Why? I mean, it's okay now, I think. Oh, anyways, the person that I complimented, right? Or the person who was it? Zombies don't eat like that either. Get your facts straight. Zombies don't eat like that either. Anyways, so, you know the dude whose thing I chatted under and everyone started calling me a paid chatter, right? So, someone on there was all like, I mean, it wasn't someone part that was a part of his chat, but I guess it was some like random that was playing with him that was a part of the team that he was like playing with or whatever. And that guy was the random was being racist and he was being like rude af, you know? And so that made me not want to play with other people in Overwatch again. I think I might just stick with AIs, especially when I can't see. Did they sing to you in Discord? You know, I didn't get to hear their beautiful voices in Discord. Who sing for me in Discord, huh? We gotta get specific on that. We have to. Who? But yeah, like yesterday I tried to play with actual people, right? Like I mean against actual people. Who is they, huh? Who we have to get down to this mystery. Who is they? Na 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 na. You know the X Files song? Na 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 na. You know, it first starts off like that and after it goes na 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 na. Literally they. Who knows in the world of Fresh? Who knows? Everything is a mystery in the world of Fresh. No one will ever know in the world of Fresh. My dog is so cute. She is forever cute. Oh, does your bunny follow you around the house? And do tricks and everything? Because if chickens can do tricks, I know for a fact that bunnies can. Follows you around, that's so cute. That's cute. Oh my goodness. You know, back when I was in high school, I think it's called Holland Lop or something. I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly, but I want to like I'm just gonna say Holland Lop because I don't know if I'm saying it the right way. But Holland Lop bunny, those are so freaking cute. I wanted one back in high school, but I wasn't obviously in the position to be able to take care of an animal at that time, so I never got one. But now that I have a dog, I don't think I would want to get another animal that my dog could see as a prey potentially. I don't know how my dog will react around like smaller animals and stuff, but I don't think I want to risk it ever. So for as long as I have a dog, I probably won't get any other smaller pets. Your dog doesn't hurt your rabbit. Well, I don't want to take any risks. Like I don't know how my dog will react, but I don't want to take any risks. Cause I think it'll haunt me forever, if like something happened. That's cute though, how your dog just walks up to you. Wait, you have a dog as well? So, dog and bunny? Aww, my little baby. Oh, that's cute. Like, I think if I knew how my dog would react or whatever, I'd be like, say I knew she for sure would be like totally fine around smaller animals, then I might consider it and stuff. But I don't know, because she's only been around another dog, you know? So I don't think I want to risk it, you know? Especially when the two species, like, I mean, the two dog breeds, why am I saying species? Breeds are known to, like, hunt animals. Like, they're, like, a hunting dog kind of species. Like, retrievers, like, Labrador retrievers, and, like, what is it? Poodles. They're, like, known to, like, be trained to hunt, right? Because they have those kind of skills. So, I don't know. I just feel like it could be naturally in her potentially to have those like prey hunting instinct kind of stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like all the only pets I might have in my life is dogs in the end. And I want like a travel companion kind of thing, you know? Like if I go hiking, I want to be able to bring my pet on a hike, you know, that kind of thing. Like she's a smallish dog, but oh, I have to there's something I need to ask too. Like anyways, okay, so first anyways, it's like man, I forgot what I was saying now. So it has something to do with my dog being a smallish dog. Oh, even though my dog is a smallish dog, she still has like she has a lot of energy and she also runs really fast and everything like as fast as a large dog and whatnot. So she's like the type of dog that needs like a lot of exercise and stuff compared to like other smaller dogs that might not need as much. But that's what I like. I like active dogs. Oh, okay. So this is what I was saying. Like if you call a dog little dude or little man, does that sound bad? Like as an owner, would you get offended? Cuz like before when I was like at the dog park, right? And then it was like divided up in small dog sections. So the small dog section is like under 25 pounds is considered a small dog or whatever. And then the all dog section is, you know, just dogs of all sizes. It's mainly like larger dogs that go there, you know, dogs over 25 pounds, but I still see small dogs in that section. But, anyways, I would stick to the small dog section because my dog gets really scared when there's like larger dogs and she usually gets trampled over. Anyways, when we're in the small dog section, there was this little chihuahua. Obviously, he's a male chihuahua and everything, right? I could clearly tell. And so my dog is a small dog, right? But she also has height to her because she has like lab in her as well. So she has some height. And then so this freaking chihuahua kept coming up to my dog, and because he's so much shorter than her, like when he's trying to hump her, he's only humping her leg, right? And obviously I'm not happy that my dog is getting humped. So I was like, hey little dude, hey little man, you know, I was like, okay. I was like, let's separate, right? I'll say it like, I wasn't like, dude, hey, little dude, you know, hell, hey, little man. I was just like, hey, little man. I was like, no, no. I was like, no, no. I was like, and then I was like trying to make it like separate, you know, because who wants their dog's leg getting humped, you know? And then the owner, she was glaring at me, right? And then she eventually picks her dog up and walks away. Obviously, she sets her dog back down, and her dog once again goes running to my dog and starts what is it, humping her leg again. But like I don't know, just imagine this small little chihuahua trying to hump a dog that is taller than him, you know? And so like I was like, oh, okay. And then but pretty much it's like this girl was with a group of her friends and stuff. I don't know, like she looked like between high school age to like what is it? You want to see the dog? The dog. She's right here. She's I think trying to take a nap right now on my lap, but she's right here. Can you see her? Her hair's so cute. Anyways, so I think this girl, she either looked like, between like 18 to like early 20s kind of thing. And she was also with her like friend or whatever. Her friends, her group of friends. And they're two of it. So they were like, I don't know, maybe it's because she felt like her session of, what is it? Thank you. Yeah, she is pretty cute. Like, I don't know if it's because, she felt like I was interrupting her vaping session or whatever with her friends, and they look like they're all having a conversation, but I honestly don't know why. I was like, is it bad to call a dog little dude, little man, like, I was like, whoa. He's like, I don't know, would you guys think it's bad? Or, I don't know, maybe it is because she was, she felt like she was being interrupted. I don't know. I never said anything to her. I just said to the dog, like, hey, no, that kind of thing. Let's separate, that kind of thing. Because I was like, if anything, like, I felt like I should be the one, like, glaring at her because her dog was humping my dog, or trying to, like, hump my dog, So I was like, well, I was like, unless that whole little dude, little man thing, it might be offensive. I don't know. People, I never thought of it as offensive. But anyways, when I was leaving the park, you know how like, so the park has like, it's like fenced in, right? So I opened the fence and there's like two like fence gate kind of things, right? One actually like goes into the actual, area where dogs can play and everything, and the other is like a space before, that you enter through. First you enter through and then there's another gate pretty much. But anyways, like I didn't realize that this chihuahua was following us. So pretty much this little male chihuahua, this tiny male chihuahua was following me and my dog. Well, technically following my dog. And I didn't know. And then like as I was walking, that's when I see this chihuahua following behind us. Pretty much he was not supposed to be out, but then he was out. And then his owner didn't realize it either. And then so I was like, oh crap. And then I just take him home. If I take him home, I feel like he would be trying to hump my dog, because it's like, but then it's like failed. It's like he is, but then he's also it's like a failed attempt because he's so much shorter than my dog, so all he gets is her leg. But yeah, so I was like, what? And then so I started turning around, right? And then like the owner finally notices, so she comes out to get her dog, and again she's glaring at me, right? And then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know he followed me out. And she just like completely ignores me and just takes her dog and walks away. And I'm like, and then that's when I felt I shouldn't have apologized, because I was like, wait, how is that my fault in the end? Like, she should have been watching her dog. But I don't know. It was a interesting experience. The type of people we meet at dog parks. I don't know. Maybe she was in an important conversation and stuff and just felt like, wasn't happy, wasn't in a good mood. I'm trying to think of stuff from her perspective. But yeah, I don't know. The type of people I meet in dog parks. That's why I haven't been to a dog park in a long time. Because of all the types of people. It's like when a dog is behaving a certain way, I feel like it's more the owner's fault. Like if my dog is behaving badly, then it's my fault. If someone else's dog is behaving badly, it's the owner's fault. Because I feel like dogs, it's all up to us to train them or whatever, So yeah, I don't know if like little dude, little man sounds bad. Dogs train themselves. I wish. Oh, you like my FAQ? Yeah, I have so many, I answered so many frequently asked questions down there. So many. The list is so long, as you can see. She's so cute. She's so cute. Earlier, I put a pillow. She loves like cushiony stuff, like things that are fluffy or whatever. She likes laying on top of those. So I put a pillow down for her, and I put her on top of it, and She really liked it. Like, she usually moves around quite a bit when she's sleeping, but she stayed on the pillow for like hours. So that means she really liked the pillow. So I think for her, a future dog bed or something, I'm probably gonna get like a pillow for her. Where am I from? I'm from the US. She's so cute. She's so cute. But you know where I wish I was from? Australia. Because they. I really like the Australian accent, you know? I could have had a nice accent. Not like the standard stereotypical American accent. She's so cute. You know, I find it cute how she like sleeps like upside down even when she's on my lap. Like upside. Can we call it a tummy up? You still can develop the accent. You know, have you heard of like the kids, like little kids who watch like Peppa Pig and stuff? Like even though they're like American, because they watch Peppa Pig, they'll start developing that, what is it, British English accent kind of thing. I found that so cute. Yeah, maybe if I start watching some Australian show, I'll start developing the Australian accent. You're it, no, I'm not from the East Coast. Wait, it says East right? Yeah, it says East. I'm not wearing my contacts by the way, so I'm like a little bit like, oh, my vision isn't the best. But yeah, I'm not from the East Coast. So if I have a slight accent, it's because I've been around like my accent might not sound 100% American right now. Yeah, West Coast. So I feel like my accent is not 100% American right now, like this, typical West Coast American sounding, because I've been around too many people that, their native first language is not English. So it's starting to, especially around like people who speak Portuguese, and my family members whose first language is Korean. So I feel like my accent is starting to, like, I start slurring out my words too, because like a lot of Brazilians slur out their words, right? So when they speak English, they tend to like slur it out too. Like I'd be like saying something like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so angry." Like I'll say stuff like that. Like I don't know if that makes sense, like the way it's like extended out and everything. Like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so angry." Like I'll be like saying it like that. So I can speak Korean, but I would say like a native Korean speaker can tell that I'm not like a fluent speaker, if that makes sense. Or like when I'm nervous, I tend to mess up even more. I've been speaking more Korean lately, and I think that's helping me improve a bit. But for sure, though, native Koreans can tell that I'm not a native speaker. I want to get like better though, for sure. Someday I might try to move there for a bit, like just temporary. I don't think that I would live there forever, but just like temporarily. And what is it? After living, because it's like I know so many people that had like extremely thick accents when they speak Korean, but then the moment that they live there, and then they'll come back after a year and they're like, they sound like pretty much a native speaker. Does that matter? So it's like for me, because it's like even though I'm a Korean American kind of thing, I was born in America, right? So I guess a lot of people will expect that, we end up having an accent because of that. But, just the fact that I'm Korean, I want to be able to speak, the language fluently, if that makes sense. So that's why. I don't know how comfortable this is for her, because she's like sleeping with her tummy up kind of thing, and she's on my lap. So I feel like it wouldn't be as comfortable as sleeping upside down on a bed. You see up her. Yes. She's sleeping. She kind of looks like lifeless. So I promise I'm not choking her in any way. It might look like it with my arm here, but I honestly don't know how this is comfortable for her. I mean, she loves being in my lap, or like our lap. She likes being in my family. You know, anytime family's sitting, she likes to go in their lap and everything. But I don't know how this would be comfortable. And plus, it's like I'm kind of bony. I'm like super skinny, so I'm like pretty bony, right? But she's somehow in my lap with her tummy facing up and sleeping still. Usually if she's uncomfortable, she'll like move, she'll keep adjusting her position until she's comfortable, but she's staying in place. Oh, she looks comfortable? Okay, I just wanted to make sure it didn't look like I was choking her right here. I'm sure it's soothing to be lying on a warm human. Yeah. It's you need to eat more Korean food. Yeah, so I have health issues. I think that I potentially might know the reason why I'm so like thin and have health issues, but it's like I wish that, I kind of figured it out when I was younger, because like when I was younger, we just all assumed it was like, Asian fast metabolism kind of thing. Asian, skinny, that kind of thing. But as I got older, my health starts getting worse. The longer it goes without proper treatment, the worse it got. Like more quicker, like I would not be able to retain any weight kind of thing. And I would also feel bad, like health wise, no energy, that kind of thing. Have you ever tried Korean food by any chance? Like, I'm assuming you must have if you're saying eat more Korean food. I don't know if you have like a favorite like Korean food kind of thing. Your dog is comfy when they look like a floppy. Yes. But it's like she for sure is comfy, but then I'm like, how is this comfy though? Where I'm like trying to look at her and I'm like, how is it comfy? Yep. So recently I'm there. How am I supposed to explain this? So there's for a while, like the doctors kept thinking they never tested me. Okay, so like they never tested me for, the stomach acid level or anything, but they just assumed I had a lot of stomach acid, and that's what's been causing ulcers and like heartburns and stuff like that. Because like when they did an endoscopy, they realized, the inside and stuff is starting to like, what's the word? But pretty much it's like when you have ulcers, it's like the inside is all burned up and you can see like little blood spots and everything from it. So, and then it was at like the pre-cancer stage. No, it doesn't mean cancer, but stuff like that, right? And so like, oh, that reminds me. So this is kind of related, but like the doctor I went to, when I first went to her, she's all like, she asked me what my ethnicity was, right? And I was like, oh, I'm Korean. And then she's all like in the monotone with her face, like just like, she's like, do you know that Koreans have the highest rate of stomach cancer? And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. But like, that's how she mentioned it to me. And it honestly like, oh, she wants to get, I think she's getting down. Wait, hold on. She wants out. But like that's how she like, mentioned that Koreans have a high rate of stomach cancer or whatever. And I was like, that's not reassuring. I don't know. I feel like most doctors will not say stuff like that, especially when you're first meeting the patient. But anyways, like for the longest time, it was assumed that I had high stomach acid or whatever. And then there was like an organ that they were wanting to remove, but then I didn't want to get it removed because it's like, they don't know if that's actually the cause of it. They're just like, oh, perhaps that could be what's causing your health problems and stuff. And then like, I know people that got like it removed and they're telling me like, if, it's not for sure to not get it removed or whatever. And so I was like, okay. And then I don't think I will, because if it was like, for sure this and this, then I'd be like, okay, I would go ahead and remove it, whatever. But anyways, for the longest time, they thought I had issues with high stomach acid, but now it's like kind of like they think it's low stomach acid because you could still get heartburns and everything from having low stomach acid. Well, that's very doctor-like in a way. Some doctors are just so sharp that it's actually fascinating. Koreans have high stomach cancer rates. Yeah, I was like, like, I don't know. When she told me that, it kind of like, it did scare me in that moment because like, but then at the same time, I wasn't as scared because it was my first time going to this doctor or whatever. She's never done any tests on me or whatever, so there's no way she would know if I had stomach cancer or not. Like, say if I was like seeing her for a while, and she's already like run tests on me and stuff like that, and then she said that, I think I'd be like really really like, yeah. But it's like, she wasn't the first doctor I went to. So, what's it called? I had done tests before. So, she wasn't like the first one. And then, hey, you're up late. Hi, DJ. Yeah, I am up late. And surprisingly, I have energy. I mean, I did drink coffee too, but surprisingly, I have energy. It's just gonna be like old times where I would stay up like I used to do 8 hours, right? 8 hours of streaming or whatever, past midnight. So, I don't know. It could be like old times. Hello, Cosmicky. New sheets. So, I've always had these. I have these for when, say I don't want it getting dirty. Because, like, supposedly all week it might be raining. Potentially it could be raining. It did rain today and yesterday. And there's times where, I don't know that my family members let the dogs out, right? And if they let the dogs out when it's raining, what happens? Their paws are dirty, right? And so there'd be times where I'm just chilling and then I let my dog in my room. She jumps on my bed, right? And then the sheets get dirty. And so I decided to just change it to this so that it's not as like if, it's like dirt, water and stuff, it's not as like bad. It won't stain as much. So I decided to change it to dark sheets for now until I know it's not gonna rain, or like the chances of raining are like a lot lower kind of thing. Because I have to be honest, I don't really like dark sheets. I like when it's like, more bright and stuff. Oh, you know what I was thinking? If you guys are not doing anything for Christmas, maybe I could get a Christmas tree and we could decorate it like together. I'll hold up the ornaments and you guys tell me which I should put on the tree and stuff. Not on Christmas. I'm probably going to do it before Christmas. I feel like a lot of people would be spending time with family and stuff. No. Excuse me, Brex. Excuse me. Huh? You come in instead of going like, hi and stuff. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Christmas tree, because when I saw no, it was after I started talking about decorating the Christmas tree together, But like, because I was about to say, Brex, you come in here wanting to fight, huh? Because I was like, instead of saying, oh, hi, Swan, instead of doing that. But who knows what goes on in the mind of Brex. Another day in the life of Brex where you don't know what he's thinking. I mean, yeah. But may you forever have dark sheets in your life. Since you love dark sheets that much, I hope you will be blessed with dark sheets for the rest of your life. Ugh. I'm surprised I still have caffeine in my system. I feel like usually when I drink coffee and stuff, it wears down like within an hour or so. Oh, if you want, I'll say no to your Christmas idea. I'm feeling evil tonight. Well, that's too bad. I'm just gonna act like you never said no, You are gonna help me decorate my Christmas tree whether you like it or not, and I am gonna think that your answer is yes. I don't care if you're feeling evil tonight, you know that it's not gonna work on me. Too bad, Brex. It's a pure idea even though I don't celebrate holidays. Yeah, so I'm not religious, but I don't know. I just like the Christmassy vibe, you know, like the wintry vibes and stuff. But yes, I do come from a religious family. If you know, some I feel like in later streams, if you guys are around for later streams and stuff too, you guys could probably tell I came from a religious family. But I myself am not religious. Joke, I called dibs on this star, don't care. Still, are you gonna be the one that, you know, I'm gonna be like, this star is for Brex and place it on top of the tree. Christmas is during. So you must be from the southern hemisphere then, if your Christmas is during the summer. I'm assuming if that's the case. Where like the seasons are opposite. Is that what you mean? Oh, really? Do you mind if I ask where you're from? That you know that's cute how Fresh is genuinely concerned, you know, for you, like wondering how your BF is doing. Look at that. He's looking out for you, Brex. New Zealand. Oh, you know, so it's like someday I'm hoping to actually move to New Zealand because I heard that it's like, I think the #1 country to live or whatever. And I really liked how COVID was handled there. Like seeing how people handled it and everything. I was like, oh, that like really convinces me. The dreaming paid chatter. Yeah. I will start charging a lot to be a paid chatter. I'm not. I mean, no. I take that back. I don't charge a lot. It's just a small amount of $1 trillion. You know, no big deal. That's it. Christmas is canceled because I have a friend. That's nothing, Fresh. You know that is nothing. Oh, since I think some people weren't here when I mentioned the story, I know Fresh has already heard the story, but that's too bad because he's gonna have to hear it again. But like pretty much what happened was I went on, you know, there's a streamer who was streaming Overwatch. I felt like he was doing pretty good. Like he was killing people in 2 shots, you know? Like just like 2 shots and bam bam, someone's dead, you know? And then he was able to dodge and he was doing like really good, right? So then I was like, someday, I was like, when I grow up, I want to be like John, you know? And I was like, I want to be as good as John at Overwatch, you know? That's what I wrote. And then people started saying I was a paid chatter. And so I was like, what? And then they told me to dream bigger and whatever. And then I was like, okay, today I found out I was a paid chatter. So I'm going to start charging people $1 trillion. Just a small little fee, you know, for being a paid chatter. You kill people in 1 shot? Oh, yeah, I bet. With your words. I don't know about your shooting skills though. You got $1 trillion in your wallet? Oh, well, I bet with your little Brex ideas, you would be able to have $1 trillion in your wallet, no problem. I thought it meant you were getting Twitch money. Oh. It's not my fault that I fall off. They should put a sign there that says beware, you know? They need to put a sign that says beware. So I'm just saying. But like I said, when I grow up, I want to be like the streamer, you know? Oh, so like, this is another thing I think Fresh has already heard. I don't know who all was here when I mentioned this, but there's like a random that, you know how you get placed in with random teammates or something. I think it was his teammates. And so like this guy was being like racist or whatever. Like the way he was not happy with, the streamer or whatever. And so he was like being like kind of racist. And then that made it so that I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with AI, you know? Like, I'm just going to stick with the AI enemy team, because if this guy who is like pretty, in my opinion, he's pretty good at Overwatch, if he's getting like, hated on by this random, then I'm for sure going to get hated on, Someone's probably gonna. But you know what I want to tell people if they hate on me? No, I shouldn't. And wait, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna tell them to stop playing as if they have to poop. Anyways, you got money who wants McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's in such a long time. I want McDonald's, but their ice cream machine is probably broken. What does it say? Oh yeah, if you want to come to New Zealand, I think it's great for foreigners. Getting residencies may be a bit annoying. Yeah, so I was thinking that like, one of the few ways to go there is by trying to go to college there. Cause I heard like if right, I think this is it. Like if you're there for a certain amount of time and stuff, for while you're going to college, you could possibly get a residency visa too. But it's expensive. Trying to go to like school in a whole different country is like pricey. I mean, if it's ranked, I understand it. Don't give them attention. People are gonna be mean, so gotta be meaner. Yeah, I have to admit, this streamer, I thought he would have some kind of funny comeback or whatever, because like usually if I see his like the videos of him on YouTube and stuff, he usually has something funny to say or whatever. But he actually, like, the way he was like, oh, sorry, yeah, I'm new and stuff like that. And then he was like, sorry, I'll do better, my bad. He was saying stuff like that to this, to the little bitch that was saying, stuff to him. And so I was like, oh, whoa. I thought he would have said something funny right back. Like, I was like, And the people were telling him that he should tell that person that they're built like a fridge or something like that. And then I was like, he should have. Or that they look like a fridge, something like that. Oh, there were some other funny ones I saw, but I don't remember it right now. But anyways, I am officially a paid chatter starting today. Gotta match the energy. Yeah. Like, I wonder what I would do in that situation. I don't know what I would do in that situation if someone was like being mean. I'd probably try to turn off, if there's a setting, I'd probably try to turn off the settings so that I don't hear anyone talk. So that way, they're just wasting their energy saying something to me, but I probably can't even hear it. But I don't know if there's such setting. Is that to me, Brex? Are you telling me I'm built like a fridge? I'm built like a stick, Oh, that's gonna be like your next pickup line. Good luck, Brex. But you already have a boyfriend though, so why do you need another pickup line? Yeah. Oh wait, are you gonna use that on your boyfriend? Eh? I don't know how much he's gonna like that, but or you could say you're built like a fridge because you be looking like a snack, I went to college for a little bit, but then it's like where health got in the way, and later I felt like it just wasn't for me. So like the very first time around, how my health got in the way, and then I decided to take a break. And then the second time around, I still had health issues and I was also working full time. But I thought, you know what? Like, I really want to go back, like, try to go back. And then when I went back, I was like, I don't think I like this, you know? And then it's like where I felt like it wasn't right for me, but I feel like eventually I probably will go back to school again, even if I'm old. But yeah, that's. But you know, if it means I could potentially live in New Zealand, I might consider it. But then I think the thing that I'm hesitant about is like New Zealand. I don't know anyone who lives. I don't have any family or friends that live in New Zealand. So it's like that's the thing. Like I know someone that lives in Australia, but I don't know anyone that lives in New Zealand. But I feel like New Zealand is like beautiful and everything, and you know, part one is like one of the best places to live or whatever. And you guys were like number one for a while on best places to live. I haven't looked at the list recently, so that's why I'm just saying like I don't for a while. I don't know what it's like right now, but yeah, that's why it's like potentially I would want to live there. I just like it's just like you know when you live in somewhere for so long and then like or like in my case I was born in the US and stuff, so I'm so used to like the way things are here, and you know I'm able to like figure things out and whatever on like you know how to like the way of living and everything, like I know how to easily find things or like whatnot. But it's like when going to a whole different country we have to like relearn everything. So I guess that's like one of the downsides, but at the same time I feel like it's a plus when living in like a really great country and stuff. It's like worth it to like have to relearn everything. If that makes sense. But I for sure will stick out like a sore thumb because anyone who hears my accent can tell I'm not from New Zealand. Oh my gosh, why is it red again? Is my stream lagging? I mean, I don't think there's too much of a lag. That's it, you're putting your foot down. I mean, isn't your foot already supposed to be down? Like, if you're just sitting somewhere, isn't your foot supposed to be down anyway? Am I. There we go. I thought I was squeezing it, but I don't think I was doing it like enough because there wasn't much coming out. Actually, there wasn't any coming out at all. I just hate how sometimes when I use like lip balms and stuff, it like makes the dry skin like peel off, like the dead skin peel off. But it's fun picking off dead skin. I don't know about you guys, but I like picking off dead skin and everything. We have a lot of foreigners here, especially in Auckland, the main city. I don't know. Well, there's a huge amount of East Asians. If you go into CBD, it's like 30 to 40% Asians. Oh, interesting. Because it's like I want to live somewhere that's like pretty diverse kind of thing, or at least like there's a good amount of Asians, because like I know it's like when people aren't used to seeing Asians, it's like they could end up saying some really ignorant stuff. And it's like for me, I consider it ignorant when it's like the person didn't know any better and they say it, but then if they're like told like hey, that's not right, but they're still like continuing to go like no, there's nothing wrong with it. That's when I start considering them racist. But feeling so that's good. It's like what is it? There's an someone I know from Australia. Like there's an Australian I know, right? And where he lives, so this he's a, you know, white Australian and stuff, but his friend is Korean. His friend's Korean, and this guy came from Korea when he was like 9 years old or something. So it's like pretty much I would say like he's technically Australian at this point. And you know, he even has that like Australian accent and everything going on. Like he's been living there pretty much most of his life. But like because he's one of the only Asians there, a lot of people like say, you know, things to him that they shouldn't. if that makes sense. Like, at least, like, we're around where he's at. Shit, where? I can't remember what city that was. In Australia, but yeah. That's stuff I want to, like, avoid. Like, if I met you in New Zealand, I would assume you've always lived there. As long as I don't open my mouth, right? As long as I don't open my mouth, you might assume, potentially. Because I feel like sometimes it's like people can tell if, you know, we're like a local or not. Because you know how, like, some people, like, I think a lot actually, they give off like a vibe that they're just not from there. Oh, really? You went to high school with him? Wait. I know that's not the case, but you know, it would actually be believable because no, actually, I think. Shoot, I'm trying to. Because this guy. No, I think you're too young. No, actually, you know, that it's like the part that would make it. It's obviously not believable, but the part that would make it believable is the fact that you guys are kind of close in age. He is older though than you. Well, I had American teachers and met Americans on the street. I don't really notice it. Oh, really? Because like I felt like our accent would stick out like a sore thumb kind of thing. Are you Asian? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer it if you feel like it's too private or personal. Is the caffeine wearing down? Oh, you're European. That's cool. Oh, gosh. My nails look so bad. I'm trying not to. Oh, I never clicked on it. Oh, it's really small. But I think I could see. Californian raisin. Californian raisin fresh, get it right. You Californian raisin. Fresh can be so adorable sometimes, you know? He's like my little, I think of him as a little bro, you know? So adorable. When you call yourself Californian Asian, I find that so cute. I don't know why. You know, you just imagine you go Californian Asian, you know? So cute. And the fact that I feel like you're young enough to be my younger brother kind of thing. So adorable. I really want McDonald's. Where's Brex? He said that he was gonna get us McDonald's. Said he had, you know, the money for it. That he has over 3 trillion in his wallet. Where is he? Where is my McDonald's? Ah, my nail. What's the type B? Ah. Pretzels. Oh, guess what? This isn't expired yet. It's not expired yet. Oh, is it? Limited edition. It's limited edition fresh. See? Oh, don't look at my crusty nails. See? Ah, still showing my crusty. Ah, okay, whatever. Cool. It's football shit. Even you wouldn't have thought to bought that. So you got problems the size. It's more for me. Hello. I'm probably gonna say your name wrong again, Dulork. How are you today? I like these pretzels, and I also like soft pretzels. I like all pretzels. You're great. Oh, that's good that you're doing great. I'm glad you're doing great. What about me? I surprisingly have a lot of energy right now. Like, I did drink coffee because I knew I was going to end up starting the stream late with how things are going. So I drank coffee. But I drank that hours ago. So it's surprising that I still have the energy, you know? Because usually it doesn't last very long on me. I'm trying not to drink coffee. I don't normally drink coffee, but when I'm streaming and I know I might end up being tired, I just drink coffee. You didn't sleep last night and you feel... Huh. That is interesting. But I think I know what you're talking about sometimes with not sleeping, but then still feeling for some reason better. I think I know what you mean. I think I had moments like that before. I don't have moments often with that, but what's wrong with coffee? I feel like coffee can cause an addiction to drinking too much coffee. And I heard coffee's not quite the best for the health. So. Ugh, my nails. Like, I know people that, what is it? They're addicted to coffee to the point where, you know, they get a headache if they don't drink it. So that's bad. So I feel like perhaps, like, non-caffeinated coffee, just like pure, you know, dark coffee and stuff, I think that might be healthy, but like a lot of people, they drink caffeinated coffee, so. But for me, it's like, you know how there's people who could actually tell the difference in taste between like each coffee kind of thing? And for me, I can't tell the difference. Like, coffee is just coffee for me. So, yeah, because it's like, I don't know, especially if it's just like dark, I mean, coffee without any flavoring or whatever. It just tastes like coffee is coffee to me. But some people would be like, oh, I like, you know, so and so coffee from so where, you know, from, you know, somewhere around the world, right? Or they'd be like, oh, I like this coffee. And I'm just like, oh, to me, all coffee tastes the same unless it's like flavored, like I said, you know. There is this coffee I ordered from Amazon that was like, I think blueberry something. I don't remember what it was, but it was like blueberry. Was it blueberry pie? Something like that. I could taste a hint of blueberries. Stuff like that I could taste, but you know, just normal coffee. I don't know. Best coffee is $1 budget instant coffee. Oh. There's this instant coffee from that's a Korean brand. I like that one. I mean, it to me, I like the taste of it, I guess. But I don't know if it was $1. I don't think I've tried too many instant coffees. energy drinks are much more delicious. I agree with you. Like when I was on the plane, I asked them if they had energy drinks, right? And they don't. So I had to stick with coffee. I don't like the plain coffee. Yeah. Consider this. You bring this weird bean from South America to Europe during the 19th century. You tell them they need to roast it. It pulverizes it into a powder and then drink the black bitter water. That's kind of disgusting at first. Is there any other explanation than it's addictive to explain how it became popular? I actually wonder how people, eat figure out, oh, this is food. Oh, this gives energy. I'm like, who decides to, try it, and know that this is not poisonous, that this is totally safe to consume, and that it gives energy or like it could be food. It's like, who thinks of who decides it in the first place? Did you know instant coffee was invented in New Zealand? I think I heard that before. Yeah. Who decides expiration dates? Here comes Fresh with his deep thoughts. Fresh and his he always has he could be like a little philosopher, Fresh the philosopher. If I spin, would you guys get just as dizzy? We'll find out. I don't even know if I have space. Oh, wait, what does it say? It was traveling merchants talking to indigenous people. There was a market incentive to find new product. You would often keep it a secret where something came from in order to hold your market edge. But I wonder who was the very first person who decided to try, and be like, oh, this is safe for everyone, Hold on. Let's see if you guys get just as dizzy watching me spin in the chair. I'm trying to plug this in. Okay. Oh, before I do that though, okay, so before I ruin and scramble my brain, okay, so I have a question because I was watching. Spoiler, you won't. Well, it hasn't happened yet. So, anyways, before I try, there is this Korean drama I was watching, right? And it made me think of this, right? Where what is it? What? I always wonder that I think indigenous people would observe animals eating something and not dying, so then people would risk eating it. Yeah. I think, but there's this berry, I don't remember what it's called, but moose eat this berry, but then for humans it's poisonous if it's not cooked. And that was interesting. But anyways, so okay, so I watched a Korean drama, and then this is how I thought of it. But pretty much in the drama, they're at this stage of medical advancement. I don't know what to call it, but where they're able to do this genetic testing, right, on babies when they're still in the womb or whatever, whether that baby could be a psychopath or a genius. But then the thing is that the test doesn't tell which one it is. It just the gene supposedly is similar, the psychopath gene and the genius gene is supposedly similar. But the thing is, the parents won't be able to know which one's which, and neither do the doctors. But basically, they would have the option to abort the baby, in the chance that it could potentially be a psychopath, So, say if that was the case, say we're at a time, in history where you're able to do that test, and you find out that your baby could either be a psychopath or a genius. Would you take that risk? Say you're, you are, or your wife, or, whoever is 7 months pregnant. It took you a long time to get pregnant, right? 7 months pregnant, you guys find out that this baby could potentially be a psychopath or a genius. Would you go and continue on with the pregnancy, or would you consider aborting it? Like, what do you guys think would happen? Like, I was talking about this before, but then like, for me, I don't think I really don't know, because it's like, if it's like whether they're not or not, they are or not. What is it? Yeah, but consider that for most of human history, people had less than one meal a day, so we were constantly looking for things to eat. There are also universal triggers like smell, color, texture that we find appealing and edible. You don't want kids, so like, I'm kind of like, when I was younger, I really, really like kids. You know, I would babysit my friends' kids and stuff like that, even my own siblings. But like, when I get older, I don't know how I feel about kids, because that's a huge responsibility. They might not even be moving out at 18, right? So it's like, do I really want kids or not? And I like dogs a lot better, like pets. But I don't know, potentially I feel like the want to have a kid might end up happening. So I probably might end up having kids. I don't want more than two though. But I honestly don't know what I would do. Like, say I really wanted a baby, and then I find out that they could either be a psychopath or genius. I don't know what I would do. Because it's like, yeah, not all psychopaths are bad. A lot of people think that psychopaths are all bad, but not, all are. But definitely, though, there's a risk of them becoming a serial killer, just because, a lot of their emotions are like numbed down or whatever. But like, that doesn't mean I'll become a serial killer either. So it's like, I don't know what I would do. Of course, I'd want to keep the baby psychopathy. Doesn't mean that they're gonna act on it, hurt people. Yeah, but it's like, there is treatment and stuff, but it's like not something that you could actually like cure, if that makes sense. They're always gonna be like, I don't know if you guys saw this YouTube video of this lady. She's a psychopath. She's diagnosed, and everything like that. And she's not a serial killer, but what's it called? When she saw like, I can't remember what it was, like a squirrel or something. I don't. But pretty much, I think she saw it in the pool or whatever, and then all she thought was, "Oh, this is a pest. I want to get rid of it." And so instead of like, helping it out and just like putting it somewhere else or whatever, she started spraying it down with a hose in hopes to drown, the animal. And then like, she said that she kept, trying to spray it down, but after a while, she said she just gave up because of the fact that the squirrel, I think, was like working too hard. It's a squirrel, it's some kind of animal. I don't remember what animal it is. I'm just saying squirrel. And so like, she like eventually just gave up and decided to go do her own thing or whatever, because this animal was working too hard to like fight for its life or whatever. So she's just like, whatever, and went off, did her own thing. I think she said she came back and it wasn't there anymore or something. But yeah, I feel like not all will end up being serial killers, but it's like, if they're not like taken care of, and like, what is it, if their parents don't do like proper methods, there's a higher chances of them turning into someone that's bad. But there's also a story I heard about this university professor that was studying serial killers / psychopaths. He was comparing brain MRIs from a blind study involving people from his university with psychopaths, and he found someone who has brain had similar danger signs that he had been looking for. And when he eventually decided he needed to unblind this, that's interesting. I feel like most, though, like, I heard most psychopaths know that, that they're different, because like, I heard there's like, they have to kind of learn emotions and stuff. They copy people, right? Like, emotion wise and everything. So I feel like most people won't know though. But that's interesting. Do you think you could kill a human? So if we're talking about in a normal situation, like, so who want Yeah, I think posting links is. Oh, you're just linking the story. But yeah, when it comes to, it's like obviously in a normal situation, most people say no. But you know, if we're to talk about when it comes to like defending ourselves, that could be a whole different. Like, say someone's attacking, trying to come after us to kill us, that kind of thing. Then that's a whole different story. Now, if we're talking about when it comes to the whole baby aborting thing, I think that's a whole different topic, and I don't want to start going into whether it's right or wrong. But I'm just saying, like, in a fictional thing, what would you do if you found out that your kid was like this? Because in the drama, these women were given the option to either they could abort, if they wanted to. So it's like they either choose that or they don't. Because it's like when you're trying to raise a kid that has these problems, for sure it's not an easy road. And even no matter how hard you try, it's like there's a chance they could go down a not so great path. So it's like, I feel like it'd be a tricky situation. Every kid has his problems, but I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, that's a whole different story. I myself don't know what I would do in this situation, but this is for sure not like a situation where you go like, oh, I'll give the kid plenty of love and find help for him or her, and they'll do fine. It's not. Fortunately, it's not as simple as that in a case like this. So what made me so this drama, watching this drama, because uh there is this lady, one of the characters in the drama, who she ended up getting married to a psychopath. She didn't know he was a psychopath. He was a well-respected doctor, surgeon. He's a well-respected surgeon. To be, that's actually one of the top jobs that psychopaths happen to be attracted to. But anyways, he was psychopath. She didn't know whatever, but he was actually also a serial killer as well. And so, but for him, the only reason why he wanted to get married and have kids was because he wanted to reproduce. And no, it's not Flower of Evil. I actually haven't watched it. I kind of wanted to watch it just because I like the two mains. But it's not Flower, it's Mouse. The drama is called Mouse. And so, what is it? Pretty much she married him not knowing that he was a psychopath and stuff. And basically when he like talks to her and everything, like he like says that he loves her and he's always like treating her like really well, right? But then he's actually not a good dude because he was killing people. And I said this, right, where he basically married her because he wants to reproduce, he wants to have an basically his main purpose is to have an offspring and hope that the offspring is also like him or whatever. I don't remember the exact details, but it was something like that. And after this, he eventually gets caught. Oh shoot. I don't know if you guys want to watch this drama or whatever, but pretty much it's like I don't know if you guys want to watch this drama. I feel like I shouldn't go too much into it, but obviously, long story short, you could already tell what might be happening in this, But pretty much it's like she was given the option, to do that test later on when she found out that her husband was a psychopath serial killer or whatever. And same with this other lady also had the option, and that's pretty much where these characters start coming from. But anyway, like I don't know if you guys want to watch it. I think I'm just gonna stop because for me, when I say summaries, I tend to like and then there's parts that you guys might want to find out for yourself. So I didn't full on watch. I didn't watch it to the end though because it was too sad for me, So I felt so bad for some of the characters, so I decided to not finish watching it. But it's like I watched enough to know like the plot line, what character is what, that kind of thing. He wanted to be Dexter's dad. Oh yeah, I watched a part of Dexter, but I felt like it was too much gore for me, so I stopped. Yeah, I still feel like the caffeine is definitely in my system. Oh, the way I said system too, I kind of said that with like the way I said it was like system, you know. It wasn't quite like the typical. Wait, what? You could have an interesting spin-off about the kid if the mom kept it and stayed with the dad, where she's trying to keep the kid good, but the dad is trying to make them kill people. Oh, so like in the drama, the dad does end up playing another role. Like, I don't want to. I feel like I should. Yeah, I don't know if people are, who's gonna end up wanting to watch or whatever. But spoil it. So, is anyone here planning to watch it? If you guys are planning to watch this drama, I'm just gonna keep it to myself, and you guys could like watch it and find out yourselves. I could never tell when Fresh is serious or not. Oh. Okay, can I spin here? No, I can't. My bed's in the way. I can't. No, the bed's in the way. Yeah. What's what called the drama? If you're talking about the drama, it's called Mouse. It's kind of sad. There's like obviously a thriller aspect to it too, but I find it really sad. So if you're okay with sad stuff too, then it's totally fine for you to watch, I guess. But yeah, I couldn't finish it. It was too sad for me. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I was trying to see if you guys would get dizzy by me spinning, but there's not enough room for me to spin here. Spins. Man, I was gonna try this experiment. I wanted to see. Because there's probably people like that exist, right? If they watch someone spin, they also get dizzy, probably. I know this is a little off topic, but it reminds me of when I was like, you know, in high school. I think ninth grade or something, right? Anyways, so what's it called? My science teacher, I don't remember what science class it was, but it was a science class anyway. He told us that when people yawn, who if you're paying attention to this person yawning, you know how you yourself will end up yawning. And so there was a time where he said he was going to do it, he was going to test it out on us, but not tell us when he's doing it, right? But I saw him like, you know how he was playing a movie for us, right? And so we are watching the movie, and then he like looks around, and then he yawns, and then I was holding my mouth down so I don't yawn, right? And then I was like, I see you, I see what you're trying to do. I'm not gonna fall for it. Oh, that's what. But yawning for sure. If you see someone else yawn, you end up yawning too. It's for sure though. But you were gonna use us as guinea pigs. Yes, the perfect guinea pigs are right here. You guys are the most perfect guinea pigs, you know? It's like where I kind of feel like the caffeine is starting to wear down, but I don't know. If you see people's mouths will start celebrating with themselves. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that one. That's something I didn't know. That is an interesting one. Or being aware of your own blinking, huh? Oh wait, what did you mean by that one? I mean, I don't know if this is what you meant, but now that you say that, I'm like blinking a lot more. I feel like I'm blinking a lot more after you said that. I don't know if that's what you're trying to say, but it's, oh my god, I feel like I'm blinking a lot more now. Oh, I think the energy is starting to wear down a bit. I don't know. Thank God. Oh, is that what you meant? But yeah, I honestly think it'd be so fun, setting up a Christmas. I don't know where I'd put it though, because I don't know. I have to find a way to make it show up in frame and stuff. Maybe by December I could get the whole, what is it, Christmas tree. I don't know. We'll see. But I think it'd be so fun, and we get to bake little Christmas cookies together. I'll probably try to, get a little mini oven or whatever for the room too, and we could bake Christmas cookies together. I mean, I'm probably not gonna do it exactly on Christmas because I feel like Christmas is a time where like it's a lot of people that are gonna be spending it with family. Let's see, but the yawning thing, what I'm told is because we evolved in small family groups and would move as a pack, if someone needed to rest, everyone rested for safety. So yawning became being an infection is a remnant of that. Oh, interesting. You know what I also heard? Like, I was also told that it's to help wake us up, but I don't know about you guys, but when I yawn, I feel like it doesn't really wake me up. But when I can't yawn properly, when it doesn't come out all the way, it's so unsatisfying. Like, I have to do like big yawns in order to be like, ha, this is satisfying, Don't burn the cookies. Wouldn't it be funny though if I burnt the cookies? I think you guys would be falling off the chair laughing, like, ha ha ha, she burnt the cookies, ha ha ha. And I bet you guys will still want those burnt cookies, huh? Oxygen in yourself should be stimulating. You want cookies? Yeah, you know how funny it would be if we're all like somewhat, even if it's like you guys can't physically be here to cook the cookies or whatever, it's like we're all somewhat cooking cookies. Hello, Stealth. Hello to you too. But yes, new bed sheets. I mean, it's not new bed sheets. What am I saying? It's new to you guys, but I've had these. I just changed it because I heard that it could. Don't encourage him, Fresh. Oh my goodness, you stop it. Goodness. I was trying to see how long Stealth can go without saying that the dogs are going to be digging on the bed. Oh yeah, you are. Well, welcome to the stream. I know I should have said it earlier, but welcome to the stream. Oh, but pretty much, if you didn't know, my dog, I mean, of course, yeah, we knew, but anyways, like, my dog has a thing where she was digging on my bed for a bit, right? And so, after that, they have a thing where they keep saying that my dog needs to be digging on my bed, and they're calling me a bully when they're the ones saying that my dog should be digging on my bed. But yeah, anyways, so, because it's supposed to be raining all week, right? And so because it's raining all week, there's times where my family will let the dogs in the backyard, right, to do their little business. And if it's raining, she's gonna bring in like kind of dirty paws, right? And then if I don't know, then I won't be able to do much about it before she gets on my bed, right? And so they're dark so that there's less chances of my bed sheets getting stained. That's why I changed it to dark. I don't really like dark sheets though, but in a way these are pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but it has little ribbon ties. Yes, stain. I mean, I know that it doesn't stain too much, but I feel like sometimes dirt, if you leave it on there too long, then it ends up staining. So I'd rather not take the risk of there being anything that destroys it. So dark it is. From poop. Oh, speaking of poop. Speaking of poop. So I think like it was 2 days ago or something. Was it 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago. Was it yesterday? 2 days? No, it was 2 days ago. Whatever. Anyway, so like my dog had, diarrhea. And she has a lot of fur on her butt too. So every time she gets diarrhea, it actually gets stuck on her butt. And so as I was streaming, was it yesterday? Did I stream yesterday? Anyways, so she had poop on her butt while I was streaming. So I had to go wash her butt. It was Thursday. It was Thursday. So it wasn't yesterday. But anyways, because I didn't stream yesterday. Anyways, so as I was streaming, she came onto my chair and I was like smelling this like huge whiff of like poop, right? This poop smell. Usually if I smell that, it means it was on her butt. So midstream I had to go wash her butt. But yeah, there's cases like that happen. But if it's poop, I'm actually gonna wash my sheets again. But there's so many times where like I have to constantly wash my sheets. And so I'd rather it be dark like this so I don't have to worry about anything staining it. And I know you're going like, oh, just don't let the dog on the bed. I like sleeping with my dog. I like my dog being comfy and being able to sleep on my bed. So what is it? What else is it? Oh, and what's a paid chatter? So I know that, those who are here, a little bit ago probably heard this story like for the millionth time already. But pretty much, since you weren't here, Stealth, I'll say the story again just for you and everyone could hear the story again. All for you, Stealth. Okay, so today I was watching a streamer, right? I felt like he was really good at Overwatch and everything. And usually I don't write in people's chat, this is like a rare thing for me. But today I was like, when I grow up, I want to be as good as John at Overwatch, And then people were all calling me a paid chatter, and then afterwards, and then that's how I found out I was a paid chatter. And then they were telling me to dream bigger. I will dream bigger. They have very good advice. I will dream bigger. But yeah, that's how I found out I was a paid chatter. So now that I know that I'm a paid chatter, I'm going to start charging just a small amount of $1 trillion for being a paid chatter. How much money did I make? That's a good question, I didn't know I was a paid chatter until this moment, so where's my money? They need to be giving me my money, They knew I was a paid chatter when I didn't even know. So, you still don't get it? You don't get how I found out I was a paid chatter? There Fresh goes again. Paid chatter. Oh, you want to know what the actual... Okay, so like basically it's pretty much someone that's paid to say good things, or paid to say what the whoever wants them to say. So that's pretty much the thing. Because I was complimenting the streamer, right? And so they're saying I was a paid chatter. Since we're not getting paid. If you're talking about you not getting paid for this stream, it's like, since when have you been giving me compliments, huh? Always telling my dog to dig on my bed, always bullying me. Yeah, I found out I was a paid chatter. It goes down in history. I think this moment needs to go down in history. The moment that Swan decides to say something, to write in someone's chat, and then she finds out she's a paid streamer. I mean, paid chatter. Not paid streamer. Paid chatter. You know what I was thinking? So you know how, like, when it comes to VTubers and stuff, I wonder how much pressure they feel when, you know how they're, you know, behind a virtual kind of thing. And, what's it called? But then there's people that get attached to this. It's like, I guess I could understand why. You know how just like when we watch anime and stuff, when we like have a favorite anime character or whatever. But I was like, I feel like they might feel a lot of pressure when it comes to their face kind of being shown anywhere. Like their real face. Because their real face might obviously be nothing like their virtual one. I'm a paid viewer. I'm only $10 per hour. I wonder how people would you know what? I should go around people's streams doing that too. Telling them that I'm a paid viewer. But then instead of $10 per hour, I'm going to say $1 trillion per hour. Yeah. I should go around doing that. Yeah, it's only funny to myself, I know. Why does this thing keep turning red? We lost one, we lost. Nice try, Stealth. I see right through you. I see right through you. I never asked for a free trial. Goodbye. Bye. Why you gotta be so fake, huh? You're first telling me that my dog should dig on my bed, and then you were calling me a bully after you told me that my dog should dig on my bed, and then what? And then now you're trying to turn it around, Stealth. Like instead of like a nice little greeting, go like, "Hey, Swan, how are you?" You go like, "Dog, dig on bed." That's like usually the way you come in. Always trying to pick fights. Goodness. I think you need better influences in your life. I think when you get better influences in your life, you have a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential. I see a lot of potential in you, Stealth. I have faith in you. Fresh, in the case with Fresh, I don't think I have much faith in him. Oh my gosh, why is my stream doing this? Ugh. You said new bed sheets, I see, and then you started agreeing with Fresh on how my dogs need to dig on my bed. But usually that's the first thing you say. I was trying to see how long it would take before you say it, because I know you always end up saying it every single time you come into stream, right? But then Fresh ended up saying it first, and then so you ended up agreeing with him. And the fact that you agreed with him is the same thing as saying that, you know, that my dog should dig on my bed. It's buffering a lot for you. This is so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. But this is... I don't know what is going on. If only that would fix my stream by clapping. Be like, fixed. Oh, fixed. Oh my god, it's still having a problem. This is still red. Why? Why is it doing this? Ugh. Oh my gosh. What? I don't know what's going on. What's going on? You know, what I think is the most likely cause, like earlier I was downloading what Overwatch called pre-release game content or whatever. That was taking such a long time, and there's a chance that it's still a little effed up from that. Oh, it's back to normal. Okay, but like I should have just restarted everything before I started streaming. I think that could be it. Potentially that might be what's up right now, but I don't know. It's nothing is being downloaded right now. That's the thing. At least I don't think anything's being downloaded.